Are you thinking of starting a new business? Are you thinking of creating another income stream for yourself? Are you thinking of starting mini importation business? Then this video is definitely for you. Years ago, I ordered human hair for myself because, like any lady, we always like to look fly. I was not thinking about business at the time. I was just thinking of ordering nice hair and looking good. But then the hair came, and then everybody wanted to know where I got it, how much I got it, how I got it, and everything. And the more people asked, the more I thought to myself, Tega, why don't you make a business out of this? And that's how I started to import from China. So basically, like I said, I more or less stumbled into the business. I did not learn anything. I did not watch videos like you are watching right now. I just basically started doing this thing on my own. So I ordered hair from China and started selling to my friends. And this made me make some mistakes down the road because, like I said, I more or less stumbled into this business. I didn't know much about it. So I'm going to let you know some of the mistakes that I made in this business so that you don't have to make those mistakes. And I'm also going to be giving you a tip in case you are thinking of starting your own importation business. You don't want to start it before you watch this video. But before I get into that, as I was saying, I was trying to tell you about how I started my importation business and some of the mistakes that I made. And so, like I said, I ordered hair and I got a batch of hair that was so bad. It was so terrible because when you start to import, you have to research your sources. You have to research your suppliers. You have to make sure you are getting the best quality at the best price possible. And this is China. China, they do. Let's not even start with, oh, China, that things are inferior. That is not true. Most people think when you get things from China, it's not good quality. That's not true. You only get what you pay for. If you want low quality, you will get low quality. If you want the best quality, you will absolutely get it from China. So at the time, I didn't know who my suppliers were going to be. So I was basically trying everybody. And while I was doing trial and error, I ordered for hair that was bad. It was tangling. Of course, I was selling them, and my customers started to complain that what is the problem? This hair is not good. This hair is tangling. This hair is shedding. It's all over my house. And I didn't feel good about it. So I had to start taking the hair back and replacing. And of course, I lost a lot of money that way. And so I knew I had to go back to the drawing board and do my research and learn properly to find good suppliers for my hair. And that's what I did. I learned how to get good suppliers for my hair. I learned how to source for the best prices available. I even developed some personal relationship with my suppliers at the time. And so these are some of the things I'm going to teach you to do on this channel so that you don't make the mistakes that I made in my time. Another mistake that I made was dealing with customs. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know we had to go through customs when you bring things into the country. I mean, that was the first I had. That was my first encounter with customs. So they held on to some of my hair and said, oh no, I had this fee to pay. I had to go and pay this. I had to go and pay this. And I was surprised. Like, I've been buying hair and I never had that issue. But you know how it is. One day they will wake up and decide to do their job, and basically that's what happened. So eventually I learned all the requirements and what we are expected to do at customs, what you are expected to pay for, and how to sort everything out. I eventually learned all of that. So that's how I did my business, and I was making money. Guys, I was cashing. In fact, at the time I was making so much money, I reinvested and started another business. So today I'm going to be telling you the most important thing for you to know if you think this is something you want to do. First thing you want to do is pick a product. What are you going to be importing from China? How do I decide? How do you decide on what product to import from China? Don't follow the crowd. Don't buy what everybody's buying. Don't bring in what everybody's bringing in. I don't sell hair anymore now because I feel like every girl and her mother is selling hair. So it was not something I wanted to do anymore. And that's how I got out of it. Even though I made a lot of money from it, I decided at some point to stop doing it. So you are going to have to decide what you want to do, what you are going to sell. And the best way to do that is to look around you. find a hole that you can fill, find a problem that you can solve, find one product that you feel is needed in your community, in your environment, in your country, wherever you are. Find that one thing that is important. My second advice would be pick one item. In the business world right now, you hear, oh, focus on one thing at a time, find your niche, find your specialty, find your sweet spot. Basically, you hear all these phrases time and time again, and sometimes we feel like we want to be everything to everybody. Don't start buying everything for anybody. Pick one product. It might be glass frames, it might be this pen, it might be this book. Pick one product and be an importer for that one thing, and let people know that when you want this one thing at this price, at the best quality, this is the person you go to. That would be my advice. So don't try to buy everything and buy for everybody, and buy and be like, the more I buy, the more money I'm going to make. You know how we are sometimes, we want to get phones, at the same time you sell calculator, at the same time you sell shoe, at the same time you sell pen. So yeah, that's a good way to crash even before you start. So my advice would be, pick that one product and stick to it. Learn everything you can learn about that one product. Begin to source for good suppliers. Begin to find out where to get it best. And let's not forget that not everything comes from China. You can decide to import from Turkey, you can decide to import from Japan, you can decide to import from UK or wherever. But whatever you are importing, focus on one at a time, and with time you can decide to add other things, but for a start with one. I hope this video was very, very helpful to you. If you got any value from it, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe and put some post notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.